fingers crossed tonight. You still get to do the first pitch of the Pickles game. Obviously, the air is going to be a factor in that. But last night you got to do a reading with a community group. I guess, could you tell us about how the Portland community has just really accepted you and gotten you involved in a lot of outings?
Yeah, it's been amazing. I think first and foremost, Portland just kind of takes into my interests into account of what I want to be able to, how I want to impact the community. And obviously books and reading is really close to me because I'm an author. So we got to combine my books, Pancake, and reading to little kids, and also teaching some basketball as well. I talked to them about their program and what they do, and it seems like they impact a lot of people, a lot of families. So it was really interesting to hear about, and it was a lot of fun.
Is this something that, you played for multiple teams. I guess, how does the Portland community, rank and, or compare to some of the other cities that you've been in terms of, accepting you and, and Pancake? Yeah,
I think they're really, really interested in myself and Pancake in particular, but just embracing our whole entire team. I wasn't the only one out in the community yesterday. We had multiple people out doing some basketball camps, and so it just goes to show how much we care about things off the basketball court. I think that's super important. I've done community events on all teams that I've been on, but I think it's really special that parents will come up to me after particular events here, and they'll just talk about how much they've been impacted specifically by us coming to that event. And so I think the impact has felt even more so here.
Emily was talking to us yesterday about trying to get Pancake and her cat to be comfortable with each other. How's that process going from your standpoint?
It's slowly but surely. We've introduced them a couple of times, and so I was a little bit nervous. Pancake kind of runs away, but they've gotten a little bit closer and closer, so stay tuned because we're going to have some content with both of them soon. We've been listening to the Portland fans, and that's what they want, so we're going to give it to them.
So basketball stuff.
Yeah.
Now the Toronto, since the last time you guys played them, TG Wright's back now. They just traded for Anissa Morrow as one of the front court players. How does that impact your part of the matchup tomorrow?
Specifically rebounding. Obviously, Morrow is a really good rebounder. She's really strong. She's undersized, so I think we can take advantage of that. But at the same time, she's going to work really hard to make up for that. So we just have to be ready. Again, every single day it's a battle for the bigs, and battle for the guards too. I know they work really hard. So we just have to be ready to go. Obviously, we went into their place and we beat them pretty bad. They're going to be looking for revenge, obviously. But it's pretty hard to play at Portland the first time for away teams. So we're gonna be able to put up a good fight.
I think there's also kind of a sense of urgency on both sides.
Yes.
You guys have lost a bunch of games.
Yep.
7 in a row.
Yeah, so obviously, we're going to try our best to get into playoffs. Obviously, we're a little bit behind on that 8th spot, but we're going to fight as best as we can, as we always do. But even if we don't end up, getting to that spot, we're still trying to fight for that bottom spot of getting a good position in that bottom tier to be able to just get up as high as we can. So our focus is one game at a time, fighting, clawing, and who knows? We might end up in playoffs.